Topic today, angle properties of polygon. Oh, polygon, what's a polygon? Have you forgotten about polygons? Do you remember them? Is that polygon? Are you in the dark world of polygons? What's that formula that to find interior and exterior angles? Oops, can't see, can't feel, don't know what it is. Yep, I know, because when I teach my students and I ask them, oh, teacher, forgotten, do not know. That's what we call this dark world, although this is UV light protected. Good to wear sunglasses when you're out in the sun. Protect your eyes, otherwise you get cataract. But at the same time, do not live in this dark world, away from polygons. Because polygons, any figure that has more than two lines, you call that a polygon. Two lines joined together is a polygon. Whether it's a regular two lines put together with a third line, a three-sided figure is called a polygon. The sum of interior angles of a polygon is called n. How do you find the formula? N? Forgotten? Alright, forgot. I know I was trying to introduce you. Alright, get and forget. Let's look at this. Getting the input from your teachers and forgetting. What's still? Look at this, give and forgive. I just want to bring up this teaching a little while before I go in on the topic of forgetting. Now, many of us tend to get, and then we forget. And what do you get from your parents? You get lots of support, financial support from your parents. And then when you grow up, you forget, mommy, daddy, what they did, forgot. Alright? And then you're on your parents' end, they give. And whatever mistakes you make, they forgive. They give and they forgive and they give and they forgive. And then meanwhile you get and you forget and you get and you forget. That's what I meant. Not good. My dear sons and daughters, we want you to learn a very important value. Learn to shift your gear from here to here, like what your parents do. Give and forgive. When you grow older, you are going to give and learn to forgive some of the things that you were not very happy. And not only that, extend this practice, give and forgive to your fellow friends. Alright? And also, forgetting. I don't like it. I don't like you forgetting your formula, some of you. But some of you do remember. Yep, let's move up from character development. Back to focus here. The sum of interior angles is equal to sum of interior angles is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. How do you remember it? When your n is 3, n is what? The number of sides. When your n is 3 take away 2, what do you get? 1. 1 times 180 is 180. That's the sum of interior angles, alright, of a triangle. You always test the formula. Sometimes some of you are not very sure and you go and put other formulas like 2n minus 4. Teacher, my formula is 2n minus 4 times 180. Oh, is it true? It should have actually been 90 degrees, but maybe you forgot and you write this. And then you put n as 3 and test it. 6 take away 4. You get 2. 2 times 180. 360. Oops, that's not the sum of a triangle. So you know, change this to 90. N is 3 sides. 6 take away 4. 2 times 90, 180 degrees. That is the other formula, the same thing. Alright? Or 2n minus 4 times 90 degrees. There is no big difference. If I take out the 2 out, you can see that I get n minus 2 times 90. And what is 2 times 90? 180. They are all the same. How about the sum of exterior angles of a polygon? The sum of exterior angles will be always irrespective, alright, of the number of sides. It's always 360 degrees. Now, if you have n sides, n, alright, let's say we have n sides, like 3 sides, and if it's a regular polygon, in a regular polygon, all the interior angles, each of them are equal, and the length of each side is also equal. So 3 exterior angles is 360 if it's a triangle, and 1 exterior angle will be 120 degrees. Now similarly, if it is, this is the exterior angle of a triangle. If it is triangle, interior angle, let's look at it. You got 3 interior angles, and these 3 interior angles is 3 minus 2, 1. 1 times 180 is 180. So 1 interior angle, when you divide it by 3, you get 60 degrees. And you find that the interior plus the exterior always, because it becomes a straight line, and when you add them up, you will see that it's always 180 degrees. Whether it's a regular or an irregular polygon. When you say the word regular, it means that all the sides are equal, alright? And all the interior angles are equal, and all the exterior angles are equal for that regular polygon. Now just a quick revision, a 4-sided polygon is called a quadrilateral, 5-sided pentagon, yep, a quad, okay, a quadrilateral, 5-sided pentagon, a 6-sided hexagon, alright, and a 7-sided, okay, a 7-sided is called a heptagon, yep, a heptagon, and an 8-sided is called an octagon, octagon, a 9-sided is called a nonagon, alright, a nonagon, and a 10-sided a decagon, alright. Now, so just remember these names roughly, alright, for your added information, and never forget what you get, you learn to give back, alright. Okay, remember, give and forgive as character development. Get and never forget, alright. So this is my message to you for character development for today, alright. But let's go back to again maths again. Let's look at the sum again. Now you've got this formula, and if you have n sides, there will be n interior angles, and n interior angles, I put n times I. Let each interior angle be I. If it's a regular polygon, they are all equal in size. And n interior angles equals to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. What is 1 interior angle gonna be? N minus 2 times 180 divided by n. You get the formula. So take note of the formulas. Don't have to study it like a nerd, but understand the formula. If the n has 2 sides, look at it again, 2 minus 2, you get 0. 0 times 180 degrees, nothing. Because 2 sides will form a what? A straight line. And do you have any interior angles? Is that called a polygon? No. You look at it, if you put 1 side, can you form a polygon? No. So that clearly verifies this whole formula. Alright, now here, they have a regular pentagon. And all they ask of you, they said, hey, pentagon has how many sides? 5 sides. And they want to find the sides of each of its exterior angle and the interior angle. Now, can you tell me there are 5 sides? 5 exterior angles will be equal to 360 degrees. So what is each exterior angle going to be? 360 divided by 5. Alright? So when you divide by 5, you get it to be 72 degrees. Ooh la la. Now as for the interior angle, it's very easily derived. Exterior plus interior is 180 degrees. So what will the interior angle then be? 180 minus 72. You get 108 degrees. That's your interior angle. Right? They're all of the same size. This is one method of doing it. What about another method? Okay, method 2 for interior angle. The interior angle is equals to the sum of interior angles times 180 and interior angles, and it's got 5 interior angles. Alright, so you want to find out what is one interior angle. You just put here 5 minus 2, which is 3 times 180 divided by 5. Alright, 5 interior angles, and that's a sum. You divide it by 5, you can get 3, and 36 times 3 is 108 degrees. The same. Alright, why not we do directly, very fast? Okay, now when we said this is a little bit long-winded, but nothing to fear. Look for shortcuts, or if you want to go by whichever way you're comfortable, fine. Now, they say that this in polygon, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, and D, E are produced to meet at F. And they want to calculate the angle AFE. And what's the name of this quadrilateral? BCEF. Alright, let's take up the space here. 5-sided polygon. A, it may not be very, it doesn't look accurate, but don't worry. I mean, we're not doing by construction, but we're doing by logical reasoning and using the formula. So let's look at it. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Alright? And they tell us that A, B, and D, E are produced. So let's produce them. A, B, and D, E are produced. And they meet at this point called F. Alright? They want to find out the angle AFE. This angle. What is this angle? Angle sum. We found out that the interior angle, excuse me, my throat isn't good. But not that I had wine, not that I had a lot of rambutans. It's a seasonal fruit, and my girlfriend, such a sweet girl, the giver, she gave me lots of rambutans. And it's quite heaty. They call about the yin and the yang, and you see it's irritating my throat. Kuma, yeah, learn to eat right. Yeah, but rambutans are fruits. They're good for you. Please take care, they're sweet. And it's not good, so good for elderly if you're diabetic. Oh, so rambutans are sweet, lots of sugar, and if you have sugar in you, do not eat them much, just few pieces. Well, I took a bunch of them. That's what we call greediness. Alright, let's get back here. You look at this interior angle. There's 108 degrees. Each of them is 108 degrees. And then we've got the exterior angle here. The exterior angle is a 72 degree. And here's a 72 degree. So what is this angle going to be? You can see that at once, this is an isosceles triangle, this exterior angle of this pentagon. So AFE, alright, an angle sum of a polygon is always 180 degrees. So here you get 180 minus 72 times 2, alright, which is 144. So what you get? You get a 36 degrees. 180 minus, I put it at 180 minus 144. 100, take away 100, gone. 180, take away 144. Now we look at 80 degrees, minus 44, play your fingers, minus 40, and chop off your 4 from here. You get a 30 and a 6. So that's how you get a 36 degrees. There's angle AFE. And they want you to tell us what is BCEF. BCEF. They want us to describe what sort of chord it is. BCEF. I'm going to draw this here. They want to find out what sort of chord it is. BCEF. Now, if I join these two lines, alright, look at it very carefully. When I say a quadrilateral, what sort of chords can we have? We can have a rectangle, a square, a rhombus, a trapezium, a parallelogram, or it can be just an irregular chord, alright, where all the 4 sides are all different in length, they're not parallel, they're not equal in length, whatever. So let's look at it and make a quick clearance. If it's going to be a trapezium, what must you determine? A trapezium has 2 sides that are parallel, alright, and do not worry about the other 2 sides. But how do you show they're parallel? we can show that the interior opposite angles add up to 180. You can show that way. So we know that this is 108 degrees. 108 degrees. These two sides are equal, right? Because it's a regular pentagon. And what will this angle be? Let's work that out. This angle is 180 minus 108 divided by 2, right? Because they are base angles of isosceles triangle. So if you look at it, 180 minus 108, you get a 72. Divide by 2, you get a 36. And the same angle here, this is also 36 degrees. If this is 36 degrees, now the next thing we need to look, and we said, hey, what will this angle be? All of you look. Now this whole angle is 180. You take away 36. 108, this interior angle. You minus 36. 108 minus 36. What do you get? You get a 2, you get a 72 degrees. So I like to make it less confusing. Alright, take that off. And I say, hey you are 36 degrees and you are 108. So your angle here is 72 degrees. Don't these two add to give you 180? Yeah. They give you interior opposite angles. So this is also 108. Alright, you look at this. This is an angle of a pentagon, interior angle. This 36, this whole angle here is 108. This is 36. So this angle here is 72 degrees. You see, you have interior opposite angles. And they want the figure BCEF. This whole figure here, BCEF. Alright, BCEF. You look at these two figures, you can see that these two make up 180, interior opposite. And if you look at this here, 72 and 72, you get 144. And this angle is 36. 36. This whole angle is 144. 144 plus 36 is also 180. Interior opposite. Interior opposite. Therefore, these lines are parallel. Alright, I'm just teaching you because I don't have space on the board, but I hope you can be clear. BF is parallel to CE. And you show them parallel because the interior opposite angles give you 180 degrees. So what's the shape, my dear? Alright, take note. Trapezium. Therefore. Alright, this should be therefore. They're parallel, hence you got one set of parallel lines. And that makes it a trapezium. Now, Mrs Kumar, polygons. Alright, I'm taking you through from Sec 1 if you have learned that. Alright, I don't know what they say in other countries, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, polygons. And I'm going to bring you through, and towards the later part, it may be a little bit challenging, like what you always do with me, and then we shine. Alright, this is the start. Remember, never to forget, learn to give, yes, and forgive. And what is it more important in maths? Never forget your formulas. We don't want you to be in this dark world, not able to see anything, the concept of maths. I like you to be clear. Good to protect your eyes, but when I talk about the dark world, I don't know how to enact the scene of darkness, but I want to show you, do not be in the dark world of maths. Polygons are there. You need to master them. See you. Hi.